What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz. In today's video, we're going to talk about how a red-hot jobs number sent the stock market into free fall, but once you took a look under the hood, it sent all the major averages, except for one, into the green. All that and more coming right up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, TGIF, I don't normally do a Friday video, but this is a very teachable moment, I can promise you. If you give me the next 10 minutes, and I'll try to keep it under that, you're going to learn something today. Maybe even 2 or 3 things, because as I've been saying now for as long as I can remember, we are in the midst of the largest secular bull market in human history. The roaring 20s are here. And you know what? And this may offend some of my Republican friends. That's too fucking bad. As an independent, it really doesn't matter who's in the White House. It may to you. It may to certain social movements. But to what's going on in the so-called real world is so powerful. It's so transformative. It's so insanely bullish that nothing can stop it. This right now in January of 2024 looks just like late 1998 when I graduated high school, before the 12-year run or thereabouts to the dot-com bubble burst of March of 2000. And I was on Wall Street in the middle to late 90s until 2007. And when Slick Willie and Newt Gingrich were in tandem, the economy and the stock market were on fire. We actually had budget surpluses back then. The baby boomers that helped drive that, along with the internet that Al Gore invented back then, is dwarfed by a factor of more than 2 to 1 by the millennials and the Gen Z. And unlike when I was on Wall Street as a broker, I spent most of that time in South Florida. We used to have IPOs all the time. It's down 80% relative to the amount of supply that's coming to market in the last few years. We also didn't have massive multi-$100 billion buybacks like from companies like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, etc. So there's a lot less supply now than there ever was. The pool of investors, the spending and buying power is twice as large as it was from the late 1980s, which demographically looks exactly the same as right now. And AI, according to most of the think tanks out there, is saying it's going to be 2 to 3 times as transformative and powerful as, again, the internet that Mr. Rub-a-Tug Al Gore, Rub-a-Tug Google it, Al Gore invented. So with that said, what in the world happened this morning with interest rates? God bless each and every one of you, regardless of political affiliation, that have a sense of humor. You should know by now that I don't see skin color. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican. I don't care if you're walking around town in a bathrobe like Al Gore with a bottle of Jack Daniels. As long as you've got a good heart and a good soul, you're a small business owner that needs help promoting, or you want to make an insane amount of money in the stock market based on my 30 years of experience, then I'm going to help you. But the minute you act like a dick, you're going to be treated like a dick and thrown the door. So if you can coexist with up to 500 strong from all over the world, I would encourage you, before I educate you, to go to trysmallbiz.com. Get a premium if you got a small biz, which has everything. A Discord if you don't. Again, that's trysmallbiz.com. All right. I am the king, right? Black t-shirt most of the time. Sweatpants in the wimmer. We don't edit around here. So if you're new, folks, welcome. Sweatpants in the winter. Ladies, keep it under control. Hopefully I wasn't showing you anything. Shorts in the summer. I'm here to tell you that an average guy who cares deeply about the stock market, small business owners, and doing what's fucking right, even if it means offending people, you don't have to be overly complicated. I'm not here to confuse you. I keep telling you, put 80% of your money or thereabouts and marry it to the market. SPY, QQQ, IWM. The S&P 500, the NASDAQ 100, and the Russell 2000. That's 2,600 companies if you choose to own the ETFs in 3 stocks. That's more than enough diversification. In fact, you could get away with just the SPY. 500 companies, one stock. The two secrets: buy and hold until you need the money in retirement, and then double and triple down during bear markets when we go down more than 20%. That right there alone is going to beat more than 90% of all investors, including the clowns at JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley, that are managing trillions of dollars. Can you believe it? And I've said this before. Those two guys, Mike Wilson for one, and I can't think of the other guy's name. He's the head technician at JP Morgan. They both have a 3,500 target on the S&P, which is now right at an all-time high of 4,900 and change. They say that we're going down there by Memorial Day. Can you fucking imagine the amount of people? If I had my money there, I'd be livid, because they not only told you not to buy stocks last year, but to start off this year, just a few weeks ago, they said, be careful, we're going down 30%. And then you toss in another clown like Harry David or Harry Dent. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm a little excited. I want to teach you some things today, and it's Friday. Might be a waging night. But those two guys, actually three, do you know how much damage they've done to the human psyche? You ever heard that you're a product of the 5 most people that you hang around with, right? The 5 people you hang around with the most. That's what you're going to become, right? Like attract. Most people would edit this video because I am excited. I'm feeling good. I'm on a health kick. It's Friday night. It's probably a white jeans night. I hear you, Mom. Man. Imagine becoming a product of the 500 people you hang out with. You go in that Discord, folks. We have countries from all over the world, 20 that we can count. Ecuador, Ireland, France, Germany, Australia, the UK, Canada, Mexico, Chile, right? The chili dog. I mean, it's amazing. They're in there to entertain you, to educate you, and keep you out of trouble. It's not just how much money you make, it's how much money you save. When you lock yourself into a room and it's just you and your ego, you're going to panic at the lows and you're going to get greedy as hell at the highs. But when you have this motherfucker right here, who's got 30 years of experience, half of it as a broker, along with up to 500 people, no more than that, we're currently at 360 and change, you'll discover that you're never going to be alone. We rise, we fall together. And it's amazing when we're able to add small on dips like today and fucking get out of stocks like Wolf almost to the fucking penny. Oh, you left a dime on the table. Yeah, what happened after that? It's amazing. We have a lot of fun. I have days where I lose my fucking mind. We're much more chill. It is Friday, but it's a lot of fun. And you can make a lot of money by keeping it simple, stupid. That's in fact why you're able to take above average risk with me trading the core holdings. If you've got 80% of your money or thereabouts married to the market in index funds or ETFs, you can afford to be insanely aggressive with 10, 20, 30%, or in my case, 40, but that's very aggressive. I have 60% of my money in SPY, QQQ, IWM, and 40% in the core holdings, only 7 of which we will own. Why? Well, Jason, that means you got a 15% position. True. I do not recommend you do that. I open it up for you to own 2 or 3 other stocks. I don't think you should own more than 10 stocks in your trading account. So if I'm going to have 7 stocks, and in some cases cash, while I'm looking for the 6th or the 7th name, that means you can go out and get 3 other stocks on your own. You can also ask me. We don't have the official Ask Jason because it was a train wreck in terms of time constraint, but you can still ask me. And I'll give you the quick and dirty to as high, if not higher degree than I've ever done before. It's amazing what we've got inside of there for just 50 motherfucking bucks a month. At trysmallbiz.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I have this overwhelming urge to just tell you, get rid of the negativity. Get rid of the doom and gloomers. We have fun. We make fun of it. I may have to do that less because, frankly, I'm even getting tired of talking about it. We are obviously in a massive secular bull market that refuses to die. Credit spreads are tight, bullish. Unemployment stuck at 4%, bullish. Interest rates don't really want to go any higher than they are right now, bullish. How in the fuck are we going down 86 or even 30% in the next 3 or 4 months? Answer, we're not. We are in the midst of a massive wealth creation phase that humanity, in my opinion, and others, has never seen before. The millennials and the Gen Zs are now just entering the beginning, as the boomers did in 1988, of their spending and investing cycle. Between now and roughly 2035, trillions and trillions of dollars is going to be automated into the markets. And when you have less supply and the productivity gains of AI, which is just starting right now and will be transformative beyond your wildest imagination over the next 5 and 10 years, there's no other way the markets can go than. It doesn't mean we're not going to have 5 or 10% corrections. It doesn't mean we're not even going to have a recession or two. We are. But this whole cut in half, this whole stock up on your 25-year freeze motherfucking dried and fill your garage with 75 cases of water, that's not going to serve you well. You need to get away from people like that. Hey, I respect you, even if it's your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, but I want to hang out with motherfuckers that have an attitude that the glass is half full, that I can make money no matter what the hell is going on. In fact, as the Italian from Laguna Beach and Tammy Murphy and others will tell you, in 2022, when shit was hitting the fan, we were making money hand over fist. We were stacking cash to the ceiling, and that's never motherfucking gonna change. And until next time, always remember that I love you guys and gals. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah.